Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a week again. I'm pretty bad at making time, but I feel like a week is my threshold these days before I feel like I should post something. Uh, anyways, we're playing against Garen this game, and I think the thing about Garen when he goes phase rush is that he plays a lot like Singed. Um, I think I make a comment on that here. So, oh man, you could really see me trying to figure out what to say about Garen with phase rush. So that's my opinion on it. This Garen player is actually a Singed main. I'm pretty sure I've played against him before, and so my team told me to ban out Singed, so that's what I did, and he locked in Garen. So this is a Singed player playing Garen. But Garen's not all that hard. So the way they play is they'll proxy waves like a Singe player, and I was guarding for that, but I think since the Singe player has played before me before, he knows that I always guard my wave against Singed, although I had forgotten to in a game after, but against another player, but Garen player. But sometimes you forget. But you shouldn't forget to guard your minion wave early game. They'll always try to proxy early because they don't want to lane against you. So early game, I take control of the wave. I want to hit level 2 first. If he gets too close, I try to punish. I messed up my E, but that happens. So you can see I have a habit of following him, and then once I lose aggro, I go behind the Garen to position so that I can hit him as much as possible. I'm still pushing the wave slowly. Normally this would be a setup for a dive, but he's playing super safe, which is good for him given that he didn't proxy. For the mic setup, I've changed it. So in the past you could hear all the clicking I did from the recording, which I thought had its own charm to it. But it would always pick up like background noise and like people talking, and I live in a suite with a lot of people. So I decided to turn off my mic while I was recording these games. And now if you hear any background noise, it's from from while I'm recording my voice actually.
Being the boss is a lot better than not being the boss.
So the thought is, once this wave crashes, I should probably reset. This is what I would normally do. But yeah, I get greedy. I try to go for a plate. And then, since he pushed me out to this point already, and then I took a bad trade, I ended up having to waste my W on the tower shot, and also the minions. Since I hit the minions, I immediately decide, alright, it's time to proxy. So it's a lot of quick thinking and adapting to the situation. And then I see the Garen on my minimap, he's running towards me, he wants to kill me for this wave. So I run back, he loses the minion wave under tower, the Talia wastes her TP, and it's really good for me overall. Especially since I also have TP, so I don't lose anything at all. I might lose that one minion, but, that was super worth for me. He lost like half a wave, and their Talia lost TP. That was massive. Oh yeah, you can see the way I'm moving here, the way I'm like positioning is to corral the Garen into my brand. Yeah, like, he really thought he was doing something there. But yeah, I positioned towards his side of the lane so that he would walk into my side, and then my brand was right there waiting for him. The brand wanted the kill, but like, I did all the work there, and also you'll see later that this brand isn't really trustworthy. Like, if I gave this brand all the kills, we probably might have lost the game. Normally I would give those kills, but recently someone put a time limit on me to hit Challenger in 2 weeks, so I need to start carrying these games. So I can't have that. I'm like changing my mentality to be less supportive than it usually is. Teemo gets the rift, gets the void grubs. It's a little annoying, but yeah, because Garen likes to split. But you know, the thing about playing against Garen or Singed for that matter is that their wave clear is so strong that you have to reset on perfect timers or else you will fall behind. And if you get ahead, they will likely catch up to you because their reset timers are so forgiving thanks to their wave clear and also like bonus move speed.
Everyone loses. Wow.
So you know, I'm slow pushing. If Garen wants to get like any minions, you'll see that like I just punished him for over half his HP for it. Right here, Garen looks diveable to me. I would dive him, and I do try to, but I end up autoing him too close to the tower. So he was able to, like, I was unable to do my full combo like quickly enough. So since that happened, I know he's catching my minion wave under tower, so he can't stop me when I try to take these minions. And then now, if he chases me, what happens is he loses those minions, and then if I outplay him, it's even worse for him. I think I misplayed this fight a little, but well, things end up going well for me anyways. So I flashed because he wasted flash under tower, but he queued the ward. That's really unfortunate for him. But yeah, I think I could have played that better. I should have saved my EW probably, but I was really scared about his Q ult also. So lucky that ended up working well for me. That also him losing an entire minion wave there was horrific for him. I ended up deciding to just go for all the Stride Breaker components. So, like, when you're looking at this lobby, right, you're thinking, looking at the enemy team, you're thinking about what champions did these guys pick, right? Like, how do I place Sett into these champions? And this, the solution is, well, you're gonna have to go full move speed. And also, I guess summoner spell choices. Why would I go TP instead of like Ignite for some reason, right? Well, it's because if Garen is playing like Singe, which he does these days, I want TP so I can match waves, so I can actually roam. Because otherwise, if I bring like Ignite or something, I will be perma stuck in my lane. If I bring Ghost to chase the Singed, that's just a bad idea. He will always be faster than me if we both press Ghost at the same time. So the only way for like me to have a useful secondary summoner spell is to run TP so I can keep up tempo with the Singed while also roaming, and like, you know, if he does roam from his proxy, I can actually match him.
Must be a fight brewing. Like virgin.
It's always good, you know, after you push out a wave. I was looking for a roam mid, but she was pushed in too far, so, you know, I go in for the Scuttle Crab instead, and also to establish vision. I think I end up hitting that that vision cone. There we go. So I know that the jungler is bot side.
An enemy has been slain.
So when I use the vision plant to reveal the blue side, I know that the jungler is bot side because she hasn't done her blue camps, but I also know that their jungler, the Teemo, but I also know that their jungler could be on his way top lane to do his blue side, right? So that's what I'm being wary of once I get vision of the jungle. I'm not gonna really bother with these small trades, like describing these small trades. I mean, you can see for yourself what I'm doing. Basically, the rule is to save your W. This Garen gets a little too close to me. I'm saving my R for Talia, but since she doesn't use it on me, I just use it to run away. So by saving my R for Talia, I mean like her knockup, because you know, your ult makes you unstoppable. But I ended up using it as a finisher to also get away from Talia. Normally I'd help for the Void Grubs, but, well, not normally actually. I would never help for these Void Grubs. My Brand wants help, but he's Brand, he can clear the Void Grubs quickly enough. It would be better for me to clear the minion wave for tempo. And also he doesn't need help because we just killed the Teemo. There's no one that can come in and stop him. Kiana does a risky play, but it works out in the end. So yeah, by not helping my jungler do grubs there, I pushed in the wave, I got a plate, and our Kiana got a kill, and our Brent got the grubs. So that's like, you know, the best case scenario for us. I'm surprised after all this winning topside, our bot is, I mean, our bot side is, it's still almost even. It didn't feel this way, but yeah, I'm maintaining perfect CS too, which is great. I think maintaining perfect CS is not only useful for laning, but also for the purposes of roaming. When you're just ahead of everyone else on the map, like if you go anywhere, you will just be able to blast them. So like if I were to go bot lane right now with my like full item, I could just kill them all really easily. But I don't think I end up doing that for a while. I prefer, as a player, to keep gathering resources. Like, I was considering TPing here, but then I saw the Talia ult, and I was like, well, this isn't happening. And also the Garen interrupted my back.
Enemy double kill.
So, there was just, yeah, I couldn't TP since Garen had silenced me. If I wasted TP there, he would have stopped me anyways. I really wanted to reset since I had so much gold here. Since Garen was being annoying and like stopping me while I backed in the bush, I had to walk all the way back to my tower to reset instead. Yeah, I really wanted to reset. I had enough gold for both boots and first item. This would set me really far ahead of him, and he can't stop me when I'm under tower. It's 11-9. We're actually at a disadvantage in this state, so it's on me to carry because I have like most of the lead. Oh yeah, Garen flashing here was really goofy. I lose a couple minions for that, but getting his flash is definitely worth it. I have, oh nice. I have another video lined up. It's about this game where I went like 17-8, and it was like a banger of a game. I had Harambe Wukong as my ADC. But we ended up losing because my jungler was kind of just running it down on Nunu. But you know, it happens. But it was a really fun game that I want to share with you guys. So that'll be out within the next week. Yeah, see what I did? Before I roamed, I pushed in the wave. Now the Garen's stuck clearing minion waves, he can't get tower plates. And I just come in from behind. It's unfortunate he had cleanse to kill my Ashe, but like there's nothing he can do to escape me. I kill him in 2 hits. So even though the Lucian was ahead, like just because I had so much farm, I had first item, in levels, I just kill him so quickly. And I mean that's true of any champion, right? Like any solo laners into ADCs. Unless the ADC is Vayne, then this is a different story. So I gave up some top plates to Garen in order to get these mid plates. In order to get not first, but mid tower. I ended up not being able to get mid tower since their bot arrived. It was really annoying, I remember. It's good they killed the Garen. So I checked my gold. I realized, damn, I cannot buy an item yet. And I have no reason to reset since there's no objective on the map or anything. So I ended up staying. I mean, okay, well there's the objective, but our jungler is just trolling. There's nothing I could do. He died to Teemo Dami, like, and he didn't even have ult, so yeah. I wanted to hold this mid tower, but there ended up being too many ranged guys on top of me, so I was afraid if I walked up, I'd give them my 900 gold shutdown. Ah, I fucked up my ward. That's kind of embarrassing. I think we do end up getting this Herald. So just looking at the state of this game, it's 13-14. I'm 4 of our kills. I think our Ashe has proven to be fairly strong, but she's missing these arrows, which isn't great. But Lucian definitely beats our Ashe one-on-one. That's what it looks like. Talia walls goes down. So I'm trying to keep Teemo away with my the threat of my ult, and that allows our Brand to get the Herald. Our Ashe somehow fucking 1v2s. Well played. Holy shit. What was that? Yeah, that's really good. I think this is a turning point where it goes from like even to completely in our favor, because if Ashe can 1v2 them, it's kind of over, because like their top side is unwinnable. Now their bot is completely gapped. Now all it boils down to is like jungle, and mid is kind of even. So I was thinking about what item I wanted to buy, and then I was thinking, should I get Hullbreaker to match Garen split? Should I get should I get Sterex for team fighting? And then I ended up going with Deadman's because I need to catch those guys. So that was the rationale. Also, the point of Deadman's is like I can clear a wave, go roam, do something on the map instead of having to perma-match Garen the entire game. Garen is like kind of like Singed. I've said 100 times now. Like, if you just waste time on him, you're losing. He's gonna outscale, he's gonna do fucked up things here or squishies later, no matter what. So, you know. You want to be doing things on the map. You want to be on the map, but also want to be gathering resources. So, you know, clearing waves, roaming with Deadman's, catching the actual Teemo and Talia, and Lucian with the Deadman's, these are all really important, and that's why I bought it. Still keeping the CS numbers high. Missed my stride breaker, tragic. Oh nah. Missed a spot. So I find this Teemo, I'm like, okay, we can kill this guy for sure. The shroom slows me, and now I find myself in a team fight. I'm just trying to hit as many targets as possible at the same time. This is perfect for me. I mean, I just completely like took over this fight. Yeah, I just walked in and like barreled through their entire team, and they couldn't do anything about it. Thanks to the stride breaker. I mean, having 2 items at this point in the game, like everyone else was like down 1. They couldn't. I was just up too much XP and gold. I walked through them. That's the fun part, right? It's like Sett early game is all about resource gathering. Mid game, normally this would happen around 20 minutes and not 16, but I was so ahead I could get it done at what's 16? Oh, 18. I could get it done at 18 minutes, and I just you want to get ahead on Sett. That's the thing, right? When you're playing this champion, it's a race against time. I don't want Garen, because like Garen, once he hits 2-3 items, he could do that to my entire team with much less difficulty, just because of his speed. Like, he can build full tank and like still blast through everyone. But yeah, that was great. That's what you want to be doing on Sett, you know? Getting this early lead and then stomping everyone. Obviously, I still have to like respect the range. So like if Talia's poking me from afar, there's just zero way I can catch her unless I have like R. I think we both try to leave it to each other, but then the burn got it. Yeah, the red buff. So right now I'm positioning to try and catch Talia out. I'm hoping that Talia will walk through here, but she ended up not. It's like little tricks like that of like, you know, staying in the jungle a little longer than people would normally expect you to. That's how you get your that's how you catch these ranged champions out, like while they're trying to rotate. So our team was trying to set up Baron, and I was looking at my shop. I was like, oh, I'm like 400 gold off of Force of Nature, and that would help me counter, you know, Talia and Teemo, and then I would like have no threats on the enemy team in any team fight.
like the money.
Man, my throat is getting a little dry here. Let me get a sip of water. Hold up. Got the cannon, got the gold. I figure and sell my Doran's blade for 3rd item. And yeah, I'll come back, push some nature, and I'll be strong as heck.
Gotta check on some.
I saw a Reddit post earlier today talking about me. And that was pretty cool. It was like this guy asking for like Sett YouTubers. And then someone suggested me. And that felt nice. That was great.
The beast man, bastard.
Alright, let's see. So obviously we're setting up Baron. I'm just so far ahead. 3 items. I'm threatening Garen off. Okay, so obviously right now I'm looking for Teemo. I'm like thinking I need to stop this Teemo from walking up. So as soon as I see the Teemo, I go in his direction and I just get him away. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Yeah. He really thought he could just walk up like that. Ain't no way. I dropped my dead man's auto on him to slow him and then pull him back with my E.
Looks like I brought my fist to a knife fight.
Alright, let's see. What's the thought process here? Well, I have only 700 gold, so there's no point in backing. And there's waves to push in top. Since I'm so strong, I should be like in the lane alone, pushing in top. This Talia tries to annoy me. Since I didn't build damage, I don't do the most, but I'm also unkillable. Like, with the amount of rocks you throw at me, if I didn't have Force of Nature, I'd probably be like, I don't know, 10% HP. But this way I could just tank everything and like just stand here, you know?
Being the boss.
I end up deciding that like standing here is pointless if Kalia can clear the super minion waves, since I just saw her clear like 3. So I end up going mid lane, get something done. And now I'm positioning forward and mid, hoping Ashe can get something done bot lane, or like if she gets too many people bot lane, then this is the point of like Baron, right? She attracts half their team to bot lane, and then now we have the opportunity to push mid tower, and that's what I do. Get this tower in 1 second. Good stuff. Now I'm thinking like, should I stay, should I go? The dragon just spawned, so obviously we need to go get the dragon. And then we don't need the dragon. We actually all reset. I lied. So, you know, why Sterex? Well, you know, it's for the Teemo blind, Talia stun, and Alanami stuns, and also just so I could dive in. And also, Sterex ends up helping immensely with Garen, since that guy just, you know, it just blocks his ult. Yeah, I wanted to stay in the bush, but I forgot I had Baron buff, so that revealed me. Now I'm level 16. It's perfect.
Violence is my business, and business is booming.
I think level 16 is like an it's an underrated power spike for Sett, because I mean it just lets you one-shot a carry just that much more easily, you know, or like an entire team honestly if you land a good ult. See, I'm positioning to push their mages off the wave. Yeah, our team, it's really hard for us to siege, given that we have so little range, and also the enemy team has so much wave clear. So this situation forces us to drag the game out. So once we take in mid inhib, we have to push top.
All words are fighting words.
This will grow on the graves of my enemies.
Look at how little damage I take. It's crazy. Normally Talia's can do like my entire health bar. Oh yeah, there we go. That would have been a good combo, but yeah, I got silenced. On the right side, I forced the Talia flash. Our Brand gets himself caught again. Talia misses R. It's like all of our big moves have been kind of wasted, so we have to step back a little. This is where being Sett is difficult, because everyone's so ranged, they're so far away. I can't help my Ashe in this situation. Luckily she got the Lucian, but like I need to regroup, and I need to figure out how to play this, because if I play this wrong, things can go really badly. But I want to go in, since I know I am still strong. So, you know, Talia walked up too close, I stride breaker her. I don't use my W because I'm saving it for Garen combo. So yeah, you see I blocked his QE there. After getting Talia, our Kiana pings the base. I'm like, I can actually... So I TP on this caster minion, the melee minion, so that the super minion can hit the tower a couple more times. I end up getting both towers, and this is really good from a macro perspective. Yeah, because we can pressure their Nexus now. So I turned this by playing correctly earlier in the play while my team was running it down. I was able to cause a situation where we open up their Nexus, thankfully. So our team is thinking about Baron. I told our Brand to threaten to do the base. I told the team to threaten to base, to attack their base. But our Brand just forced the Baron for no reason, honestly. This is a terrible force. Our whole team was like... I was gonna flame him for this, but I decided against it because the game was about to end. I think I do flame him at the end, after we get this Baron. Yeah, it was a terrible call. If their team just went in 5v4 right there, we actually have a chance at losing. After all the work we put in, this 2-7 Brand could have lost us the game. All we had to do was wait for me to spawn for a guaranteed Baron, but you know, it works out in the end. If this was LCS, we'd probably even go for Soul. I don't know why I said that. This is not LCS, this is Masters, Grandmasters NA. Anyways, we're just playing it slow. Kiana no R, but she one-shot Solution anyway. I really, I have no way to catch anyone here, since I'm so slow. So I just ended up hitting the Nexus. See, everyone's so far away, there's nothing I can do but hit the Nexus. Yeah. I end up ending the game. There's just nothing for me to do here, because they're all so far away. And yeah, that was the game. GG. And thanks for stopping by. 30 minutes, holy moly. I think I'm getting better at these. Let me know what you think. Thanks for coming. And like and subscribe and share to all your friends and stuff. I don't know, it's a 30-minute video. Alright, thanks.